A CBS News investigation found schools all across this country are not making the grade nowadays when it comes to school buildings.
Something you may not really think about. We found there is a difference in the condition of schools, and sometimes it shows up comparing wealthy and disadvantaged school districts. Sometimes it can be seen when looking at mostly black or mostly white districts. So we've got our Jason Allen on this one. Jason, we know you spent a lot of time digging into the data here. The same issues that are happening in other states are happening here in Texas.
Yes and no. There's clearly some disparities that are happening. They're not always the same issues that turned up in other parts of the country. You can see it with your own eyes, right? Big brand new campuses in some high growth areas, older, maybe unmaintained campuses in lower income areas. But the spending data that's reported to the federal government, it really backs up that eye test. A CBS analysis of federally reported data found that in Texas, the lowest income districts spend $735 per student on buildings. The wealthiest districts, well, they spend more than triple that amount, more than $2,300 per student. Concern, of course, is you want all these kids to have the same best possible environments to learn, the most up-to-date with technology, but that's not something that's always happening.
And we know over the years, and we watched it, reported on it, legislature has kind of wrestled with this. What do we do legally? But the bottom line is the state, it doesn't appear, is providing a whole lot for the lower income districts. At least they would argue that.
No, and it's not. And some would argue that maybe some of the changes that they've made have actually made the problem worse. Most of the money for buildings, it's local money. The state does have some funds to help low-income districts with building investments. It sends $152 per student, outpacing the $22 that wealthy districts get. But, that really does nothing to narrow that gap that we just showed you a minute ago. One place where the data does not show a disparity in Texas is in the racial makeup of districts. There really isn't a significant difference there related to funding, like that data analysis we did found in some other states.
And I think it's so important because when we think of the quality, integrity of school education, some people may not think about how the building aspect plays into kids being able to learn successfully and being in an environment.
You. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it comfortable? All of that's important.
It's important.
I mean, take the beginning of the school year. Fort Worth air conditioning was out. I mean, that was just an isolated incident, and it was a struggle for a few days. Right, for students and staff.
Yeah, important stuff. I'm sure you'll keep digging on this, Jason.
We will.
We appreciate it. Thank you.